commentate.
Yeah, I won't be checking my tweets.
Yeah, this is winter semis.
What?
Yeah, 30 people. And half the stream, like the technical difficulties means that we're getting right into the end of this action.
Get him. Get him. I want to see this.
UTDZac versus Thoraxe. UTDZac, of course, being quite the old school player. How long has Thoraxe been playing for?
Oh, Thoraxe's been playing for a long time. I don't know how long, but I've seen him play for just as long as I've been in the newly restored Melee community. He's always been there. So
he's definitely a solid player. I like to say that Thoraxe, as far as Spaceys go, he has the best shine game, I feel.
Yeah?
Him and Disaster both make a lot of really clutch off-stage shine spikes, and I think we're going to be able to see a lot of those in this match, even if it is against Peach.
Yeah. Oh, man. I just can't get over how good Disaster is at just technical prowess overall.
Oh yes, can't count him out.
It's ridiculous.
He is such a solid player.
But Thoraxe is doing very well on his own part. Ended up losing his stock a bit early. UTDZac at 120%.
And this is definitely a solid stage for Peach because it has that higher ceiling.
Yeah.
And because Peach has great recovery options, that means that the best way from a logical standpoint would be to knock her off the top. But because the top is so much higher, it's going to be a little bit harder for Thoraxe to accomplish that goal.
Oh, man. And UTDZac is really taking control of this match. You saw there, he ends up baiting Thoraxe into using that shine as a reflector, its original intended purpose.
Somewhere Sakurai is crying tears of joy.
Oh, okay. That was a bit raw. But
it
he'll take it.
Oh,
no.
That is so unfortunate. Technical error there by Thoraxe. He's down a stock.
Yeah, very rough. He was at a high enough percent to just die anyways.
True. That's true.
It's not that big of a loss, but, I think, Fox doesn't actually care how many stocks he has. He only cares about how many stocks his opponent has.
You have a good point there, but the other thing that I have to think about is kind of mentality. He already had a bit of a rough start to begin with. He mounted some momentum with that up smash, but then,
And the other thing that's got to be on his mind is that it's UTDZac. This is a person that can easily leave the scene for a year, come back, and win a tournament.
Oh, I believe it.
So we're going to see. I mean, it's just such a different play style. He's so smart, and he's able to really get in his opponent's head. Oh, excellent shield grab from that drill shine. Oh man.
Beautiful nair there by UTDZac.
UTDZac says, I feel like giving this stock away.
You know what? You gave a stock to me earlier.
Yeah.
In the spirit of the holidays.
Yeah, charity.
Give you one back.
Charity. Yeah. It's all about that Bill Gates mentality.
God bless us, everyone.
Yeah.
Good down smash on that platform. Oh, but here comes Thoraxe. Trying to look for that drill shine, really hoping to close the gap.
Yeah, I don't really know why UTDZac was actually staying on that platform. He doesn't really have the security of down smash whenever he's on a platform if he's holding a turnip. So, yeah, he ended up taking a little bit of unnecessary damage from that regard. He's going to go deep with a nair.
Oh, but that was so smart by Thoraxe. He recognized that the way that UTDZac would be edge guarding him would be going straight horizontally, and so he jumps over and then just uses the Firefox straight ahead. Yep.
And if you time your Firefox correctly, you get very, very little lag, and he was able to end up taking that stock with an up smash.
This is just going to be really difficult because he can't necessarily use the laser as effectively as he could on a bigger stage to help close the gap, which means he's going to have to whittle it, come in, get a couple of hits, and then come out before he can find a hit waiting for him from UTDZac. Because right here, he cannot afford to take a single trade.
That's going to be it. That's going to be it.
Great forward throw there from UTDZac. Able to take that first game. Something worth noting is me from a strong Smash 64 background, I think about throws and how nerfed they are really in Melee compared to 64. But that forward throw from Peach, that's straight from 64, man. That's straight from 64.
That's definitely not nerfed in the slightest. Just freaking slaps him, and I love it. I love it. It's one of my favorite moves in Melee.
Interesting. We're seeing a character swap actually to Marth. You know, this is definitely a solid Marth stage.
Yeah.
Like we mentioned before, those low platforms combined with the disjointed hitbox from Marth.
Oh! Almost.
Would have been cool.
You know, I think that, oh man, this is going to sound really dumb. I think if he can keep control with Marth, that this is the right decision, right? But if he is incapable of maintaining control at all times, UTDZac will eat his stocks alive. He is very, very good at edge guarding Marth. And he knows this matchup inside and out because back in the day, whenever Melee was the original game, he played against UTDZac every single day. And every single tournament, UTDZac would get first and he would get second. So he's just got to be really careful. If he can keep that control, excellent. But the second he loses it, as you can see, ends up losing a stock.
Yeah, and the other thing about control is that he has to make sure that UTDZac can't even have time to pull out a turn.
Yeah.
That is very critical in this matchup because especially since Marth doesn't have very many projectiles, Charms can be in a world of trouble.
Yeah. All right, good grab. Goes with the forward smash. UTDZac decided to DI in. Chose to get the non-tippered forward smash rather than a potential tippered forward smash. Oh, good fairs. Got him off stage. Oh, I like the mix-up.
Good dash attack there.
Oh, man.
Was that a down air or a back air there?
That's back air. All right, rolls on. That's what I thought you should do. The roll on, something to take into consideration. The roll on, it was a much better decision in that regard because even if he got a weak hit forward smash, it wouldn't have killed him. If he had chose to do a get up instead, if he had gotten hit, if he had gotten red, he still would have died. Whereas if he had gotten red the other way, he had the potential of not dying.
Huh. Good point.
It's all about that risk analysis. You got to look at critical points and determine what is your best option, not necessarily, not being red is important as well,
yes.
but, critical points are very important in this game. Okay, linking the oh!
The surprise down air over Randall to the rescue.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Goes for the roll again. Thoraxe once again did not punish it.
Thoraxe is playing really aggressive.
Ooh, I like that combo. Good string.
Good down air there. Oh,
double down air.
Yeah, it's good because it covers a lot of ground on both sides of him. And so if he decides to dash away or something like that, he's still going to get clipped by it.
And this looks like it was a very good decision for Thoraxe. He's able to maintain control, at least enough control to be able to take a stock pretty thoroughly. And UTDZac's just having problems.
He's definitely up a stock right now, but like you said before, UTDZac with a lot of practice against Marths like UTDZac
good back air.
Definitely knows how to edge guard well. So if Thoraxe is off the stage even one time, it could mean the end of this set.
All right, good fair. Another fair. Oh, that wave dash back. That wave dash back was in anticipation of the roll. UTDZac knew that he was going for that read, so he ends up doing a get up instead.
Really good mix-ups there by UTDZac. Gets him off the stage again.
Oh, man. He is having a lot of oh! What does he do? Okay, he ends up going for a roll. Thoraxe reads it, gets a sour spot, and ends up taking the game.
Yeah, that up tilt, definitely a solid option against floaties. I know that, especially this weekend watching PP play, he liked using the side B into the up tilt.
If you want to just listen to the game.
Yeah.
So if you want to just listen to those, y'all can.
Hey!
There's a volume.
So what just happened here is we blew everybody's minds by telling them that if they wanted to listen to just the game audio, they just put on the headphones.
Yeah, we have headphones here just for our players. That way, if they don't want to hear us chatter in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Because we reveal all of their secrets. Everything that's in their head.
All of their tech patterns.
All right, here we go. Game number 3. This time they are both muted from our commentary. They cannot get any help. This is not coaching time.
This is not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. There's no asking the audience.
Yeah.
They use that lifeline.
All right. So game 3, final destination. This is winner semis. Get hype. UTDZac versus Thoraxe. Let's go.
You know, I'm honestly surprised that he's sticking with Marth here, you know. This is definitely a solid stage for Marth. I'm not going to deny that. But at the same time, I feel like his Fox might have been a better option. He would have had a lot more room to have a run-and-gun sort of approach.
Yeah.
Kind of have a little bit more space to play around and just gradually pile on the percents on UTDZac.
Yeah, and that was an excellent roll-on by UTDZac. Ends up stealing that stock a bit earlier than expected. Good dash attack into down smash. Oh, excellent down air by Thoraxe.
He loves using that surprise dare on stage. He knows that it just has a great sweeping arc to cover a lot of area.
Yeah, well, a lot of it has to do with, as well, you just naturally expect that a Marth is not going to do that because it's such a bad option on shield. So, you know, it just really catches people off guard. They're like, okay, well, you're going to come down and you're probably going to do, like, you know, a back air maybe. But you know, I'm going to get you, and then down air comes out, and you're like, what? What is this? It's like Falcon doing a Falcon kick in the air whenever they're being juggled, just to throw it out there. Sometimes it's necessary.
Yo, Falcon kick edge guards?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, definitely at 215% damage. That forward air was just what he needed.
Ends up using the turn. You saw there, he threw the turn. Oh, okay. Gets the pivot grab. We fancy. Jab grab.
And I like the way that he got off of the edge for a second to regain his invincibility just in time for when the turn up came in.
Yeah.
Oh.
He went for the edge guard there. Ends up missing the edge guard. Oh, bad DI by Thoraxe is going to make him lose that stock.
That was a beautiful aerial from UTDZac. But here comes Thoraxe once again. Ooh, catches the turnip. Interesting.
Things to be aware of. Whenever Peach does her down throw, you need to DI into her. I mean, you're going away from her, but essentially towards her. That way you end up DIing properly for the down throw. Or you get popped up right in front of her, and she can do whatever she wants.
Here comes Thoraxe. He's having UTDZac off of the stage, but he's having a lot of trouble trying to close this out. Parasol comes out. Oh, not going to be enough.
Oh, wow. I'm expecting a Toad to come soon.
Honestly, I'm expecting like a side B into up tilt. I think that's a really good anti-floaty option.
Yeah. I think he should have gone for back air there. He's already at 175%. I don't think... Oh, my Lord! Just holds it.
Fearless.
Just holds it.
Fearless. And it had to be the golf club. It had to be the golf club.
Yeah.
Nothing else would have enough range.
Oh.
Like, if that was the frying pan, it wouldn't have had enough range.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, excellent stuff. Does he
get...
Oh, didn't get the Hancock.
Mufobi in the background. So
He's waiting for it.
He's got the rocket ship. He's just like, come on. Throw him up.
UTDZac living to 222%.
This is definitely
This is ridiculous. I don't know if this is UTDZac's skill or Marth's flaw.
I mean, it does come down to a little bit of both. Like I said before, Marth, one of those characters who kills you at 60 or 160.
Yeah.
UTDZac almost at 250% damage.
Yeah.
Are we playing sudden death?
That's a little bit much.
Yeah, in the 64 community, we call that DK damage because it's just outlandish.
All right, so, I mean, he's already collected over 450% in this one game.
Good Lord.
That's ridiculous. You should never have that much damage.
The damage is too dang high. I represent the damage is too dang high party.
All right. 2 stocks apiece.
Thoraxe out here trying to get 1 stock. I can't do it anymore, dude.
You know, he's actually in a good spot now. That was his chance. If he had gotten that tipper, it would have evened up the game, and he could have come back. He can still come back. It's 120%. But now he's reaching that critical damage once again where he's going to have a hard time getting the kill.
And UTDZac senses this aggression, this fire that Thoraxe has to really want to close the stock out. Because of that, he's just doing very little things, just wave dashing just enough to avoid the tipper range.
Yeah.
Little things like that is what's really making him live for as long as he is. 181 right now.
And I mean, the other thing is that he's just avoiding the kill moves that Thoraxe has. Like, you can play such that you'll always, like, essentially put yourself in situations where you'll never get hit. You'll only get hit by the moves that won't kill. For instance, he's gotten hit by down air so many times, but not a single back air, not a single forward smash.
That's a good point. And something that comes to mind is, I talk about Hemyojo as a player, and it seems like a lot of times when he goes against... Oh, will it be enough? No, not quite enough.
243%. He has taken over 700% damage right now.
What, 9,000?
Okay, Nair ends up taking it. One stock apiece. This is it. Winner semis 156. Oh, this is not going to time. I assure that.
I mean, it depends on whether or not UTDZac can close this stock out, because if we look at
no! Oh, that was terrifying. He just wanted the trick, just to play with our heartstrings. I am terrified. 121%. Oh, is that it? Oh, excellent DI by Thoraxe. Oh, that's scary. That's scary. I was expecting a fast fall down air by Thoraxe.
Oh,
that's it. Ends up taking it. Instant nair. Damage taken.
Look at the damage taken.
Damage taken. Over 800%, definitely.
784. Boom, 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 boom. Shout out to UTDZac taking that 2-1 over Thoraxe.